one of the top scorers yesterday. Number 5. Yep.
Yeah.
She was. I thought there was one other one. Trying to remember. I'll just point her
Good
out.
afternoon. Well, good morning. We started afternoon yesterday. Good morning. Welcome to the 2025 OHSAA Girls Basketball Championships. I'm Frank Stidd. I'm joined today by Ben Nichols from Wayne County Sports. Apologize, Ben. And Angie Sater, Prep Girl Hoops, who's still waiting for Gino to give her a call for her final year of eligibility. We're going to walk you through a recap of yesterday's action. Action-packed day of action yesterday. We'll start with Purcell Marion over Avon Lake, and we're going to throw it to Angie, and she's going to tell you a few things about some of the really good basketball we saw yesterday.
It was a lot of great basketball yesterday. Purcell Marion, you can't say enough about their incredible defense. From the very, very get-go. Their defensive pressure is just insane, and it caused a lot of turmoil for Avon Lake. The defense and just being able to handle that pressure was a lot for them. I can go into a few. There was a lot of highlights from yesterday. There was a lot. Dee Alexander had pretty much nearly a flawless game in how she shot the basketball. But the All-American, all Ohio, all everything.
All whatever she wants to be.
All she wants to be.
Yes.
She was phenomenal yesterday. And so were the Miller girls. And I'll tell you what, Trinity Small, she connects on threes at the perfect time.
Yes.
It just a very strong performance by Purcell Marion, and I really loved Izzy Palenko from Avon Lake as well. She played without any fear and just drove to the basket, and but they both had phenomenal seasons.
Excellent. And then the second game of the night, we saw the Bellevue Redmond over the Archbishop Knights, Kettering Archbishop Knights, and Alter came in with Maddie Moody, and without a doubt, one of the best to ever do it in the Dayton area. So yesterday after the game, I went up and made sure I let her know that, we from being from the Dayton area, we appreciate everything she's done for the Dayton area basketball. But Bellevue just had a little bit too much for them, a little too much defense.
They did, and I'll tell you, this was kind of a interesting game because the ball just was not going through the net. In this game, kind of for really either team. Bellevue kind of put it together more so in the second half, but when you only have one bucket by the first half, and you're only down by, I think it was 7 points, it was a crazy game.
Yeah, I believe
it was a crazy game.
I believe they went 1 for 21 from the field in the first half.
Alter again, the senior leadership from Maddie Moody was just, she's just a next level player, and she's going to do great things at Northern Kentucky. And I'll tell you, as for Bellevue, Audrey Turner really turned it on there in the first quarter, and Haley Reese, she is clutch from the free throw line. And I loved Caitlin Terninsky. I would love to have her height for one day, but her blocks were, if not more valuable than her points and rebounds, because she just altered so many shots inside.
Absolutely, and there was a couple big ones that, as Alter had a couple where girls had gotten beat off of the wing, and she was able to get those blocks. The biggest thing with the blocks, though, is she was able to keep them in bounds. It wasn't like a guys' game where you're swatting them into the 10th row. She kept them in bounds, turned them into transition points, and that was huge.
Right, absolutely.
In the last game, Whitten Woods, Anthony Wayne, Division I talent, everywhere you look. If you want to watch the best of what Ohio has, yesterday there was the best of a lot of the kids that we offer.
Right.
Girls basketball-wise in the state of Ohio.
Oh, absolutely. And Whitten Woods, I've been able to watch them kind of throughout the season, and where they were, which they were strong at the beginning of the year. Boy, did they! They just really gelled and got it together throughout the season, but undefeated. They've got a diaper dandy of Strawberry, Blockham Seed. She put on a show.
I tell you what, she put on a show. They've got a young lady going to University of Buffalo.
Yes.
Number 33.
Yep, Denia Trammell. Yep, she's just solid. She's going to do great things for them at the next level.
Myself, I'm a defensive coach. I was telling a longtime AAU coach, Coach Coffey from Team Ohio down there, number 1 on their team.
Oh.
She is,
Prince.
buddy, I tell you what, she is tougher than all get out, and I'll take 100 of her.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
we'll win 1-0.
Yes. I often tell, people, hey, if you want to have even a prayer to stay on top, I mean, I don't know. I turn to Starbucks. That kind of helps a little bit. But I don't think that it really lasts for very long when you're going up against someone like Prince and Strawberry. And I mean, just the list goes on. The Davis girls, they are just a great all-around team.
Absolutely.
Top, yeah.
And congratulations to Coach Gray. The years he's put in and the love he has for his kids. Unfortunately, there's a winner and a loser in every game.
Yeah.
I am very happy for Coach Gray. He's put a lot of time in, and he's done it the right way. And I tell you could tell last night the love he has for his kids.
Absolutely.
And he sat up in the post game and said, "I'm still sitting here saying we actually won a state championship."
Yeah.
So, congratulations goes back out to them.
He's a phenomenal coach, and I'll tell you also, while we're on this game, a shout out to Anthony Wayne.
Yes.
They have just the Benders. I cannot wait to watch them on Saturdays and Sundays with Villanova. They are just a strong group of girls. I love Leah Pike. Winton Woods was just too much. The defensive pressure was just too much.
Well, we're going to get right back here to the action. We're going to take a small break. We're going to come back with Ben Nichols. We're going to talk Norwayne basketball. Kristen Norwayne sitting here in the state finals. They'll play Portsmouth, and we'll be back.
Welcome to the OHSAA.
Every day we work too.
Take the regulations on these pages
and to apply them to real-life situations.
To serve our member schools.
And our officials.
And to run the best state tournaments in the country.
It's our mission.
To serve our member schools.
And enrich interscholastic opportunities for students.
Welcome.
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 Welcome to the OHSAA.
Welcome back, 2025 OHSAA Girls Basketball Championships. We're joined now by Ben Nichols from Wayne County Sports. Ben is here to talk about Kristen Norwayne, 25-3 on the season. Their road to get here to the University of Dayton through White Cliff, South Range, Chippewa, and Afrocentric, which I'll be honest with you, is a power in the state as well. So that's a pretty good resume right there. So Ben, we're happy to have you here, and anything you can offer these people about Norwayne, please let us know.
So the Bobcats this season, they have had a freshman star breakout in Hannah Fralick. She is, I think, one of the best players professional players in the whole state. And then obviously their junior class came with Mayball number 12, Alan Cosmo number 21. They switched duties during the season, so now Mayball has taken the point guard job, and that's definitely propelled them more throughout the season. Without that change, they've just gotten so much better down the stretch. They beat Chippewa. Chippewa played the state final here a couple years ago. They're a local powerhouse. They swept them this season. So to pick up 2 wins against them, that was really, really huge. And then to meet meet up with them again for the third time. That was one of the best games of all time.
And as they went through, take us through the Afrocentric game, because Angie knows the Afrocentric well, being from the Columbus area. Take us through that game, because I tell you what, there's a lot of talent on the floor of that game.
There was, obviously that's a known powerhouse in the state. Obviously multiple state titles, everything. Coming to that game, we kind of had the home court advantage. Mansfield, it's not too far from us, so we had a really big crowd there. It was great to see the community support. The community support has been everything for these girls, and I feel that that's been one of their main keys, is that having that community, the Norway and Crest community, real big community. They're very supportive of all the sports there.
That's excellent. And as we go on, Portsmouth, they've been here, came here last year, a little bit familiar with the territory. For Crest and Norway to be successful today, I've only watched them one time, I'll be honest with you. For them to be successful today, in your opinion, what do they have to do, taking care of the ball wise defensively, to bring a championship to their school?
Well, to go off that, it would be the first ever Wayne County girls basketball team of all time to ever win a state title. We've had Doylestown, Chippewa a couple years ago, Orville, and then we had Worcester, and those have been our last area teams besides Wayne Holmes. That's what we consider our area. Highland and obviously West Holmes, two major powerhouses. But the key for them today is going to be this: they have to get the ball to Ava Mayball, and Hannah Freilich, the freshman, has to have one of the best games she's ever had in her life. And I think that is the key for them to go and bring this trophy back home to Creston.
And I tell you what, last night the little girl from Winton Woods, Strawberry, playing junior high basketball last year, as is the freshman for Norway. Sometimes it's just the lights aren't bright enough. You know what I mean? And they don't care. And it's just another game of basketball. So we're hoping to see Norway have a great game today. And I know you don't get here, on accident. So we're going to have a really good game. We're going to take a short break. We're going to come right back with Angie Sater. She's going to walk us through Portsmouth, and we'll get you set for the game.
Sportsmanship. Sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship is all of our responsibility.
Sportsmanship is more than a pregame announcement.
Sportsmanship is more than just shaking hands at the end of a game.
It takes all of us. We need everyone in the stands to show respect. Respect the athletes.
Respect the coaches.
And please respect the officials.
It takes all of us.
We want this to be an event that we are all proud of.
Respect the game. Respect the game.
Respect the game.
Respect the game.
Welcome back. Joined here by Angie Sater, OHSAA 2025 edition, Girls Basketball Championships, Dayton, Ohio, University of Dayton Arena. I tell you, I'm partial, but there's not a better venue for girls state championship basketball. I know people say, oh, you got Ohio State, but just everything from logistically, from the parking to getting in here and the concessions, there's no wait. It's a great venue, and I am partial, and I appreciate the convenience of it.
Absolutely, I've loved it here too. They've been fantastic.
And they, and just the excitement knowing that you got the first four coming in this week, and then you're going right into the state finals. I mean, it's for basketball people. It's basketball heaven right now.
Oh, I know. This is a fun time.
It is.
March doesn't get any better.
All right, Angie, we're going to get into Portsmouth, 26-1. They were here last year and got their road to Dayton was Piketon, Alexander, Tuscarawas Valley, and Minford. And those aren't easy teams to get through, just like getting over Afrocentric.
Right.
And Portsmouth, I think, they're ready.
Oh, I think they absolutely are. The coach, Amy Hughes, I just want to say she was at UConn for a little bit of time, and then she went on to it'll happen.
She took your scholarship at UConn.
She took, but you know what? I'm telling you, I know I still have at least a year left. So
got a year, Gino.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, she what a special group of girls that she has for this Portsmouth team. And you want to talk about defense? You're about to see some defense again today because these guys just get after it. And it is suffocating defense. I mean, I could talk about all these players, but I'll tell you, Sienna Allen, Daisha Reed, and Kiki Woods. You will see some defense slides today like you've not seen before. So just great motors on these kids.
And you know, we kick back to their season. They went through a situation down there where the town flooded earlier this year.
Right.
Things kind of got turned upside down on their head a little bit, and as they come through this, it was a community that you saw kind of come together. I know this because I have my daughter golfs down at Shawnee State, and it uprooted them for like a month. Took kids out of their dorms and everything. And people don't understand sometimes how much that affects the kids, because now you're not playing football, you're not, in your house you may have five feet of water in your house,
Right.
So this is a good thing for the town down there, good thing for the community. Southeast Ohio basketball, I mean, there's some pretty tough people down there.
Right.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. Tuscarawas Valley. We played against them this summer in a scrimmage, and I just know what they're at defensively, and to watch how Portsmouth played defense against them and we're able to break that defense.
Yes.
It's a pretty special basketball team.
It's a pretty special basketball team, and like I said, they've got a lot of shooters on this team. But I think the big takeaway from this, if they apply the same kind of defense like they did last weekend against Fairland, which I mean, Fairland knows how to get here too. They know how to get to the big dance, and but to beat a team like Fairland, and they did it convincingly. That tells you something. And I think this is going to be a really good matchup. I really do.
It's going to be fun, and we're going to be sitting courtside.
Yes, we will be.
Well, we want to let you know that our next show is going to be at 1:15, Division 6 preview. Roostown 28-1, Columbus Grove 26-2 is going to be another really good game. That show again will begin at 1:15. Right now, we're going to throw it down to Spectrum and the OHSAA.TV network, where you can watch this game live if you can't be here. You can also listen to it on OHSAA Radio on OHSAA.org, or follow the links. We want to say thank you to Kevin Fowler, our producer at TKDS Media. And again, thank you to Ben Nichols for coming up. Thank you to Angie. And we'll throw it down to Spectrum. Thanks again.